What's going on, everyone? K-Mac. K-Mac back here for another episode of the Blitzburg Coverage Podcast, post-Sunday game recap versus Cleveland. A game we lost, final score 13-10. And boy, oh boy, do I have a lot to say about this performance today. Wow. Wow. Not upset, just disappointed. So the game starts out, and Cleveland comes down the field, gets a touchdown drive. I'm like, all right. I mean, knew they was going to get one, but whatever. Offense, Myles Garrett should have had a safety, but whatever. I mean, that's how they scored. You punt from our own, like, fucking 7-yard line. And that was kind of just a reflection of really how today went. To be quite frankly honest with you. Just nothing from the offense the first half positively to speak of. Couldn't do jack squat. I mean, just kind of a reflection of what a lot of the games were previously, before the previous two games, Packers and Tennessee. Just like in all the other games, just not doing jack shit the first half. Najee Harris, every time he get the ball, there's someone right in his fucking face. And there's nothing good to speak about the first half. Other than the defense, just got the minute. I would have liked to have seen Trenton Thompson get that interception. That could have changed things. If he doesn't drop that, could have been a game-changing play, but the offense probably would have went 3 and out, or maybe would have kicked a field goal. But at half, I want to say it was 10-0. Defense bent, didn't break a few times. Held the Browns to 33% of the red zone, like I mentioned. I'm not going to put any of this game on the defense whatsoever. They played great today. Honestly, they shut down Cleveland's running game really well. Didn't really a whole lot of pass plays, though. David Njoku and a lot of the Browns receivers dropped the ball. But, it is what it is. The defense honestly did a good job. I thought they played good today. Got an interception. Offense does nothing with it, as they were bending towards our 30-ish, 40-ish yard line. Defense gets a tip ball interception, and that's what they've been doing, man. So they got a turnover today. Only 1 sack. The Browns did a good job of getting the ball out quick. And it took us a while to schematically adjust to that. But we did pretty well adjusting to that in the second half. So opening the second half, we get the ball. And a couple plays in, Jaylen Warren, 75-yard touchdown run. He balled out today, and he's been balling out for us over the past month or so. So that was a 75-yard touchdown, which is the longest run for us since Willie Parker in the Super Bowl in 2005. So that's fucking crazy, but I'm not really surprised because he's a very explosive back. I mean, he's got a good burst. He doesn't go down easy. And he's arguably our best offensive player at this point, to be honest with you, from what I see. The dude just makes plays. And it's kind of questionable why he only got 9 carries and 3 receptions. I mean, yeah, you take away that one run and he's got like 50-ish yards, but still, I mean, every time he gets the ball, man, he just gets yards. And I think for me moving forward, I think we need to see Jaylen Warren more involved than Najee, especially in a game like this where every time Najee got the ball, there was nowhere to go. Cleveland's defense just shut down a run game outside of that one play, to be quite frankly honest with you. And no passing game whatsoever today. Pickett did not play too good. The offensive line didn't really play too good either, so there's that. I mean, we allowed 3 sacks. Garrett definitely made an impact on this game. That's for sure. His presence was felt. And the screen game today was ineffective. Just couldn't throw the ball down the field. As that's been a very common theme from this offense. Can't throw the ball down the field. There's plays there to be made. The play calls are there to be made. But Kenny Pickett can't make the throws. He can't. And I'm rooting for the guy. I really am. But I'm not on the KP train. It's wait and see for me, but at this point, man, it's extremely difficult to defend him. It really is. I saw flashes last year, but this year it doesn't look like he took any year 2 steps at all. No progressions at all. The offense looks broken at times, as it has all year. And the defense, to close out the game, they give the offense back. They give the ball back to the offense. Calvin Austin returned the punt from the 10 or 15 to like the 30, the 35. And I'm like, this is it, man. We got a minute. We got like 2 minutes to go. And, it's 10-10. We're close to midfield. Let's get a drive going and let's get Boz in field goal range and close this bitch out. But we only waste 14 seconds off the clock, punt it back to Cleveland, and their rookie quarterback made a drive. And our round 1, year 2 quarterback didn't have a drive. So, in a way, you could literally say Dorian Thompson, or where the fuck his name is, outplayed Kenny Pickett. And that's not supposed to be happening. A rookie coming off the bench, 3rd string, comes in and outplays you. And I don't want to hear anyone saying, well, the defense has got to close it. The defense can't allow it. The defense can't allow it. Listen, they only allowed 3 points damn near the entire second half. Punt after punt after punt. Tackle for loss after tackle for loss. What do you want them to do? TJ Watt with a sack there in the 4th quarter, about 7 minutes to go, in crunch time when we need it. And we're already down fucking half our DBs. I mean, everybody's down injuries, but fuck. I mean, they're professionals, man. They're going to make plays. So I don't want to hear anyone giving the fucking flack to the defense, because the fucking defense is the only reason we even are 6-4. So fucking miss me with that shit. This is on the offense, man. As it has been all year. Far too many times today we got behind the chains with early plays, pushing us to 2nd and 12. 3rd and 15, and I think we were like 3 for 14 or 2 for 14 or something ridiculous on 3rd down. I'm like, you're not going to win any games. When you only convert a couple of 3rd downs, you're just not. You're just not. So, Najee, after the game, post-game interview, he looked absolutely fed up. He said, I don't have any answers anymore, and I'm sick of this shit. At least someone fucking said it. Najee, we're all right there with you, man. We're all right there with you. We are fucking sick of seeing this shit show. And at this point, I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't know who, I don't even know. It's all a group. It's a groom. It's a group thing for me. The offense as a whole, coaching makes no sense. And then Kenny Pickett just looks lost. The game looks too fast for him. And when Kenny Pickett's not, the only thing I'll give him credit is when it's crunch time, 4th quarter, he's been good. But If he's not good during the fourth quarter or in clutch time, what value does he bring? Are we just going to sit here and forget about the first three quarters and expect this defense to carry us and fucking win us every fucking game? That's unsustainable. It's gotten us this far, yeah. But Najee's point was, yeah, we're good. You could look back and say the record is good at 6-4, but this shit ain't gonna keep working. It's not. It's not. We will fade down this second half of the season if the offense can't even fucking score 17 points. If we had 11, 12, 13, 14, if we wouldn't have settled for fucking 3 there when we were down 7-10, if we could have finished that drive for a touchdown, I fully believe we would have won this game. If we had gone up 14-10, I fully would have believed we would have closed out that game. 110%. But just like always, we get into the red zone, we can't fucking score. We take a sack, it's 3rd and long, get yards back, get a manageable 20-yard field goal for Boz. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But, no, quite frankly, this team that's got out-coached, offensively speaking, just the offense was dreadful. Outside of one play by Jaylen Warren, you're talking basically about 3 points and a half semi-decent drive. Good fucking job. So, I think moving forward, Jaylen Warren needs to see, I would like to see a 60%, 70%, 30% touch basis for Najee and Jaylen Warren. I mean, I have no problem if Najee's working, and, I still believe he has a role, but just because this offense is so inconsistent, it's not even inconsistent. It's just fucking, it's broken. The offense is broken. We got to get Warren. We just got to get Warren the ball more. We have to. He's the only one that can move the ball. Deontay and Pickens and Muth, I mean, we didn't even utilize them. We couldn't even fucking complete passes to them. Cleveland secondary is solid, like I mentioned yesterday, but still. Pickens for 4 catches, 38 yards was our leading. You're just not gonna win. You're not gonna win playing that way. Not unless we're rushing for 200 yards and a touchdown or 2, but that didn't happen. Yeah, this is just, it's definitely difficult and just hard to watch the offense at times. It really is. And I sound like a broken record, so I'm not even really going to keep on that point, but I definitely think there are legitimate concerns about if Kenny Pickett is that guy. I was never a fan of the pick when we drafted him. Now, is anything going to change? No. No. We're not going to fire anyone. We're not going to pull a Buffalo and fire our offensive coordinator. We're going to stick with Canada and Pickett. And maybe we'll let go of Canada after the season. Depends how the rest of this shit goes. But we're probably going to stick with Pickett for the next 2 years. At least next season. Because then it's going to be, if we get no offensive coordinator, oh, well, you got to give it time. And at this point, if you're even half a fucking quarterback, you see flashes. You see playmaking. Pickett last year looked better, in my opinion, down the second half of the season. He looked better. I saw him at least scramble. I saw him at least run for first downs. I saw him at least try to throw the ball down the field, but we're not even trying. It's so, I don't even have a word to describe it. It is just pitiful. It is absolutely dreadful, and it's pitiful to watch. And I'm so fucking tired of every time it's 3rd and medium or 3rd and long, why are we throwing short of the fucking sticks to the flats when there's already a linebacker on our fucking running backs? You're lining up Najee and Warren to get fucking popped. Pickett, what are you doing? But we have no other options. What are we going to do? Go to Mitch Trubisky? Fuck that. I'd rather go to Mason Rudolph. So, I said before this next 2 Ohio stretch run, we needed a split. We lost a very close game to Cleveland. Whatever. No moral victories here. Definitely not. Should have won this game. We should have won. The offense had opportunity after opportunity, gifted by the fucking defense, to do something. Anything. But we couldn't even waste the clock. If you're going to punt the goddamn ball back, right? If you're going to go 3 and out, I would have rather if you at least wasted some fucking clock. If you're gonna, why not at least run it once with Warren? Throw a screen to him. Those 3 last pass plays, just nothing, nada, and that was the ball game. That was it. That was our chance. And when you're in all these close 1-score games, eventually it's gonna catch up to you, and it did today. We finally lost a 1-score game. But the defense, 13 points. That's all I got to say. Yes, I understand. No Nick Chubb, no Watson, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Still, 13 points is 13 points. Whatever. But we play Cincinnati next week. We lost to a third stringer today, so we'll get into that later We'll get into that later this week, but yeah, I think there needs to be some serious change moving forward, either in the coaching schematics of the offense, or potentially the quarterback at this point. I mean, I would not even be opposed to adding a free agent or trading for fucking Dobbs. I don't know. I don't know where you go from here, because you drafted him in the first round. So what are you gonna? You gotta stick with him. You're gonna have to stick with Pickett and pray he's a good guy. I don't dislike him. He seems like he's trying his best, but dog, I can't defend 6 touchdowns through 12 weeks, 11 weeks, whatever week this is. I can't. How can we defend that? Yeah, Canada sucks. But sometimes the plays are there. Play calling, at times today it was wishy-washy, but at times, if you call enough pass plays, shit, if the quarterback is a fucking dog or a fucking half anything, he will make pass plays, but there was none of that today. And I don't know, man. This is a very tough spot. And this was a must-win game, and we came up short. And Cleveland's defense did their thing. And they showed why they're one of the best defenses in the league. And that's that, man. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. And that's it for me, man. That's it. I don't know where you go from here. Offensively, let's get back to work on that ground game, I guess. I mean, Dan Moore Jr. got work today. I'll say that much. But if y'all like the video, give it a thumbs up. Share some fucking feedback with me, what y'all thinking. I would love to hear what the fucking Kenny Pickett fans have to say, because I haven't seen it. I've seen very few flashes, but 80% of the time, it's not there. So let me all know how y'all feel. We stay repping. We stay repping. TJ Watt with the sack today. I thought he did okay. I saw a lot of plays where they triple teamed him. So, I mean, TJ was neutralized, but he still made some plays. Highsmith, yeah, I mean, they got rid of the ball so quick. Secondary just, whatever, man. What the fuck ever. I'm out. Everyone have a good Sunday, and enjoy the holidays. I shall be back later this week to preview this Bengals game, and we'll get into that later on this week. So, happy holidays, and Have a good Thanksgiving. That's my favorite holiday. So the rest of the week's going to be cool. Am I fucking pissed? Yeah, I mean, I'm upset, disappointed, but hey, man, we're all just fans. There ain't shit we can do other than support the fucking team. So, and be realistic. A lot of y'all do not know how to be realistic. We're out.